My name is Sean Wood, S-E-A-N-W-O-O-D. There has been some confusion over that, and I am the guitarist in Vision Serpent. I got into music when I heard Metallica's Death Magnetic. That was the first album that made me really get into it. But my dad had been playing guitar for my whole life since he was 16, so a good 30 years at this point. And you know, I was always around it, always exposed to it. But once Metallica's Death Magnetic came out, that's what really gave me that handle on it. Dimebag Darrell from Pantera, he's by far the biggest inspiration in my guitar playing. And it's funny because when I first heard Pantera, I heard Cowboys from Hell and I thought it was awful. And I don't know how that could have happened, but I heard my dad playing Walk, and I came into his room and I asked him what he was playing, and he told me it was Pantera. I was like, are you serious? I was blown away by it, and from that point on, Pantera has been a big influence. I started this band with two other people. It was the three of us. It was me, the other guitarist that was here, Brian, and the bassist, Randy, two of my friends that I've known for years. But neither of them are in the band anymore. Creative differences, other stuff have went on, but I'm still committed to this band. Playing in a band with other people is really how well you can get along with them. It's very different from playing guitar on my own for the years prior, before I had started this band. You know, I had written tons of songs before that, and bringing them into these sessions, into band practice, really working on them, it's really weird to see how these ideas can get changed, because everyone has to be happy, everyone has to make sure that they're good with the songs. So some of my ideas could get changed for how I had them envisioned. We've had a couple of people in the band write lyrics. I've written a lot of the lyrics. The other guitarist that was in the band, Brian, wrote some lyrics, and obviously our vocalist has written some. But we also go all over the place with lyrical content. You know, a big thing that I like is religion. You know, it just gives a mysterious feel to it. And you know, there's a lot of death in there too. That's always a big part of it. I really want to take this band and make a career out of it. I want to go as far as I can and work as hard as I can with it. There's, you know, seeing all these bands, you know, like Metallica and then Pantera, and a plethora of other bands. You know, I love them to death. I love what they do, and I just feel that if I was in their position, how great it would feel to see their ideas dawning on other people, and I want to keep metal going. You know, it's been going for, at this point, probably a good 40 years, probably more, and I want to see it keep going, and if I can contribute to that goal, I'll do anything I can for it. My family, they support me. You know, my dad being a guitarist, and at my age, he wanted to do the same thing, but you know, he kind of goes both ways, because being a part of what he was, he knows how this can play out. You know, he wants me to succeed and do what he didn't do, but he also knows how it could end, you know, and he wants me to make sure that I have something else to do if this doesn't pan out, but I'm totally committed to it. I'm willing to fight for it as much as I possibly can. I know that a lot of bands don't make it no matter how hard they try, but I'm putting my whole life into this effort. You know, I've loved metal since the first time I really paid attention to it, and became my life. Drugs and alcohol are obviously a big thing, especially in this line of work. And I know myself, I have a very addictive personality, and you know, if I find a food that I like, give me a couple months and I'll get completely fat over it, you know. That's just who I am. And with drugs and alcohol, you know, we've just lost so many great musicians, even actors, just anyone really, to it. And I don't think it's worth it if I can stay away from it.